Oke, halo semuanya, kembali lagi di Tales of Berseria. Jadi sekarang ini kita melanjutkan perjalanan kita menuju ke Yseult ya, kota yang bernama Yseult, karena kita akan mencari temannya Magilou untuk membantu kita menerjemahkan buku yang dimiliki oleh Lavisat itu kan ya. Yseult Docks.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Reneed.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the corsair scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Reneed, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency
Oke, jadi
positions.
ini si Eizen mengalihkan kapalnya ke Port Reneed ya, karena 3 dari awak kapalnya ini sudah pingsan karena terjangkit oleh penyakit yang bernama corsair scourge. Jadi dikhawatirkan seluruh awak kapal di sini sudah terjangkiti oleh penyakit ini ya. Jadi kita harus ke Port Reneed dulu untuk mencari penawarnya.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the corsair scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Magilou?
Oh, ini ternyata hanya manusia aja ya yang bisa terpengaruh oleh penyakit corsair scourge ini. Sedangkan untuk demon nggak bisa. Jadi untuk Velvet dan Rokuro aman ya.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse.
The Reaper's curse?
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the corsair's scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, It's a wildflower called saletomah. Its juice can cure the corsair's scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Saletomah. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
Oke, jadi penawarnya itu adalah sebuah bunga yang bernama saletomah ya. Nah, bunganya saletomah itu dapat ditemukan di kota Reneed ini. Jadi kita mencari herbalisnya dulu. Herbalis maksudnya dokternya gitu ya, yang menyediakan bunga saletomah.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one. I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding! There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy. He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
Oh, jadi kotanya Reneed ini kelihatannya itu dekat dengan pulau penjara di mana tempat Velvet dulu di penjara itu kan ya. Soalnya tadi katanya nelayan itu sering menemukan potongan tubuh ya waktu mereka memancing. Dan mereka duga itu asalnya dari pulau penjaranya itu ya. Bentar, ini aku cek dulu gudangnya ini ada apa dulu ya. Oh, di situ ada peti. Oke. Oke, beres, sudah aku save. Sekarang kita lanjutkan lagi.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Reneed was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Reneed was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Reneed?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Reneed would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Reneed became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Jadi sebetulnya Reneed itu hanya sebuah kota yang di depan kita ini ya. Jadi dulunya itu belum ada pelabuhan yang di depan tadi. Jadi untuk menuju ke kotanya ini hanya perahu-perahu kecil yang bisa, katanya Eizen. Jadi makanya itu sejak dibangun pelabuhan di depan itu, sekarang kapal-kapal besar itu bisa mampir ke Reneed ini ya.
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcist couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle, but no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you too.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists
Ini mereka
guarding
itu
the
lagi
palace are
membicarakan
elite, the best of the best.
Itu loh,
Horde
siapa?
or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
Pater Gideon ya, yang di low grace itu yang kita disuruh kita ditugaskan oleh siapa? Shadow Guild itu untuk membunuhnya itu ya.
I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for saletomah flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the corsair's scourge by any chance?
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the corsair's scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, they might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the saletomah will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
Oke, jadi ternyata bunganya saletomah itu di kota ini sudah habis ya. Nah, penduduknya ini mau memanen bunganya itu, tapi nggak bisa karena lokasinya bunganya itu di warg forest katanya tadi. Nah, di warg forestnya itu sekarang itu sedang ada demon ya, makanya itu para penduduknya itu nggak bisa sembarangan untuk memanen bunganya itu karena nggak aman.
My guess is it's some kind of invisible demon. Scary, right?
An invisible demon?
A bunch of exorcists got together to hunt the demon, but they couldn't find it. If it's not invisible, then maybe it's so fast they couldn't see it, or too small for them to notice.
What kind of watch are they keeping on the forest now?
Shouldn't you know? You're an exorcist too, right?
Yes, but my duties take me from place to place, and I don't know the details of the demon hunts in this area.
I see. I don't really know the details myself either, but I hear the exorcists are patrolling in shifts.
Interesting. It sounds like they still might not have a good lead on what this demon is.
Please hurry. Find that demon and get rid of it. We won't feel safe until it's gone.
You have my word. We'll do everything we can.
We're here to find saletomah. Sorry, but we don't have time to go demon hunting.
I know.
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
There you go, with the whining again.
Those two, they seem to be rather upset.
Best stay out of it. They're going at it hammer and tongs. The phrase is hammer and tongs.
I'm not whining. It's been 10 years and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so impatient. We'll see results. Westgand has incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not now, but in 100 years or 1,000, our descendants will have joy and plenty. That's enough for me.
There you go again. Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an exorcist, I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool's son of mine?
What?
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this non-stop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Nenek malah disuruh nikahin anaknya bapak itu tadi. Karena anaknya itu mau mengeluh terus ya, karena mau keluar dari wilayah Westgand ini. Padahal menurut ayahnya tadi itu, kalau wilayah Westgand ini adalah region yang paling sedikit terkena serangan demon ya, serangan demon blight. Oke, ini kita ini battle tutorial. Oke, command your allies in battle then quickly press again to cancel. Oke, maksudnya apa ini? Hold and press LB to give the order to go all out. Oh, bisa diperintahkan semua untuk nyerang gini. Wah, kayaknya nggak penting. Kayak nggak terlalu ngefek ya.
I'm not a fan of long, scary things. Have you looked in a mirror?
Itu ada red code demon di sebelah kanan tuh ya, kalau kita lihat petanya. Nanti kita ke situ ya.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Hey, Laphicet, what's the Reaper's Curse Magilou was talking about?
Supposedly, Eizen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around him.
Is that some sort of special Moloch power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune. At Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I find that a little hard to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's curse is all too real! It was the Reaper's curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Magilou!
Oh, is that so?
I missed you so much! The hazy halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up!
Hey, that's not...
It must be destiny that we've been reunited! How I wish I could return to your side once more!
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I've already got Laphicet to look after as it is.
Aw, no fair! Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
Yan po. Si Malak mesum.
What?
Just so we're clear, Laphicet will do no blowing on any cheeks.
Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway. Just forget it.
Yet another victim of the Reaper's curse!
Oke, lanjut.
We can do this!
Well, that about does it.
Eleanor, are you feeling all right?
Yes, for now at least.
I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's curse is no joke.
Is Eizen's curse even real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Miss Magilou, please stop making up things just to scare Madame Eleanor. Like when you said that 4 Navy warships tried to detain the Von Eltia and disappeared without a trace? Or that Eizen made a stopover on an island and the men there caught demon blight? Or that a man bumped into his shoulder and started laughing and died from suffocation?
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies. It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me died from hiccups.
Hold me.
But as far as the corsair's scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the saletomah juice and you'll be fine.
Assuming they're in bloom.
Yeah, there is that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ini coba aku ke sisi sebelah kiri sini dulu ya. Oh, ini aku skip ya, biar cepat.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Ini kita langsung melawan repot demonnya. Oke, beres.
Did you see that? I beat it.
Order increase damage inflicted during a withdrawing combo on moderate. Difficulty or higher. Oh, maksudnya apa ini? Ah, udahlah.
This must be the warg forest.
We need to be careful. There may well be exorcists around.
Oke, kita buka pakai kristal itu ya.
This is a dual-layered barrier. It's the Abbey's new invention.
So it's 2 barriers working in tandem then.
That sure sounds like a hell of a lot of trouble just to stop people from coming in.
It really does.
Oke. Jadi maksudnya double barrier itu bergantian gitu ya. Jadi kalau barrier yang ini dimatikan, tadi kan warna biru kan barriernya. Jadi kalau waktu warna biru itu dimatikan, kristalnya jadi warna merah ya. Jadi berarti di suatu sisi tempat yang lain itu barrier warna merahnya itu menyala ya.
Tails again, huh? That Reaper's curse of yours is consistent, if nothing else.
The curse even affects coin flips?
Seems that way.
Amalok's powers affect physical objects and can, at times, even synchronize with their wavelengths.
And in your case, it's that coin?
Yeah. That's why it always comes up tails.
You must forgive my skepticism.
Whether you choose to believe it or not is really up to you.
It might be worth noting that coin is also Eizen's vessel.
So is that wavelength business the reason why Laphicet always has that compass around him?
That's part of it, but in another sense, it's a kind of proof of his manhood.
Proof of his manhood?
Must polish you so you don't rust.
That doesn't make any sense.
For a praetor, you really don't know that much about the world, do you?
Reaper's curse. The Abbey needs to know about this.
Ini sampai sini tuh kayaknya si Eleanor tuh masih memihak sama eksorsis ya.
Influence extends so far?
I see you're a
Jadi
woman of
masih
deep skepticism.
bekerja sebagai
I know
double
it's hard to
agent.
believe, but Eizen's coin really does only come up tails.
Wait a minute. Are you using some sort of trick on it, Magilou?
Oh, your gaze falls on me then?
Well, I am a woman of deep skepticism.
And one who holds grudges too, apparently. But no, I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, I tried a little spell to make it come up heads, and it wouldn't take hold.
The coin's not gimmicked. There's no trick. See for yourself if you like.
This is the Demon Lord Daos.
Good eye. It's from Carl...
It's from Carlin! I've never seen an authentic specimen. It's incredibly ancient, and yet it looks freshly minted.
There's a reason for that. Gold is normally soft, but they found a way to hard...
I know! They cover the surface of a softer metal with a heat-reactive shape memory alloy! That's what makes it hard to scratch.
Right.
It's a technique
Jadi
no one alive can
Eizennya ini
duplicate,
kelihatan
and it
jengkel ya,
makes
karena
any
Eizen
trickery
tuh
impossible.
kayak nggak mau dikalahkan oleh orang lain yang berpengetahuan lebih luas dari
I
dia.
thought you said they had made the surface itself harder, not covered it with something else.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I swear you said...
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Shape memory alloy. That's how they did it.
Oke, udah ya, sekarang kita lanjut lagi.
Not worth my time.
Ini aku lawan beberapa monster-monsternya ada di sini. Cuma pengen sekedar tahu aja monsternya gimana.
I wish I had power like that.
Kan berhubung kita di dungeon yang baru ya, jadi ya lumayan lah sambil ngejar drop-dropan item.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Sage. Ini kita harus ke kanan atas itu ya. Aku hindari aja deh biar nggak terlalu lama. Ini nanti mungkin aku skip ya kalau dungeonnya kelamaan atau terlalu panjang dungeonnya.
So what does this saletomah flower look like exactly?
In a word, ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
An ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
By the way, do you know what saletomah means in the language of flowers?
Was it deceitful coexistence?
What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Luffy said?
Magilou is right, isn't she?
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Deceitful coexistence doesn't trouble me at all. I'll always be here for you, Madam Eleanor. You and I shared an eternal vow that binds us together.
All I did was make a pact to tether you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're so cold.
Try your eyes, Bienfu. You still have me, don't you?
Oh, Miss Magilou, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from in a way that's very real.
So it's not really a deception.
Yeah, not really. I think selfish coexistence might make the better fit.
Maybe so.
Panjang-panjang loh. Apa tuh dialog-dialog yang mini-mini tuh. Oke, itu ada kristal di depan situ ya. Coba aku sentuh aja. Oke, berubah jadi biru. Ini mungkin membuka jalan ke daerah sebelah kanan di minimap itu ya. Harusnya sih begitu.
Not worth my time. Die! You're wide open! I'll tell you what! Eat it! Nothing can stop these fists.
Oke, langsung lanjut masuk sini ya. Ya kan, masih panjang bercabang-cabang.
Those purple leaves belong to a saletomah. Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers. Got it.
Oh, ini di sini ada ditumbuhi bunga saletomah itu ya, tapi sayang itu cuma daunnya aja. Ini coba kita ke arah atas dulu ya.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Oke, ini kita sudah dekat ke arah red code demon-nya ya. Ntar lagi coba aku lawan ya. Oke, siap. Save dulu. Beres. Save lagi. Oke, kita mulai hajar.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! No escape! Hold up! Wind blast! Go two! Air blast! No escape! No escape! Follow blade! Blades of wind! Slice the hell gate! No escape! Follow four! Deception! Blades of wind! Slice the hell gate!
Kuat juga loh, gak mati-mati. Beres.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Reset of reversal. Don't surrender skill that enhance the ability when HP drops below a certain level and moderate. Oke. Ya. Malah ketemu
You there! What do you think you're doing here?
eksorsis cupu
We
ini.
could ask the same of you.
Ya malah ngajak taruh. Ya gampang. Beres langsung. Nah, sampai 3 detik.
Is something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
Are you making that move? No, it just did it by itself. He's in sync with his compass, just like Eizen and his coin.
Eizen, you're an Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
It kind of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth Pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
Oke, ini langsung aku
Looks like a
skip
dead end
ke
up ahead. Laphicet,
bosnya
do you
langsung
feel
ya.
anything here?
No, not right now. Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, saletomah.
Is the demon the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
Agreed.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes. I mean, who puts those colors together?
Yeah, they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others, that's good enough for me.
Oh, monster kingdom.
This must be the demon we were warned about.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
So much for this demon being hard
Boss
to find.
time.
Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
We're just getting started.
Another barrier! That barrier. Even my praetor hearts can't break that. What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr. Bugglesworth here.
Right! Everyone, let's do this!
Let's do this. Langsung ada combo pakai Mystic Axe. Hajar.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good?
Benar-benar overkill malah kali ini. Hajar.
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you! Howling dragon! Flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Dragon style! Aaron!
Langsung mati. Gampang.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Look! Can we keep him?
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
Aww.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
You want it, you feed it.
I will! I'll take care of him.
Anyway, now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey! Forgetting somebody?
It looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just saying, don't let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Hellevise, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Katanya ada wanted Malak yang mau menyerang Loringen. Tempat apa itu ya?
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Yeah.
Hey, how goes it?
Sweet.
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Eizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
Alright.
Ini Eizennya malah bisa.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was? From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Eizen will be alright? That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old pointy beard?
Just like Eifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Eifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Malak the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Eizen into following him, using something that belonged to Eifried.
And I'm pretty sure Eizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. This can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Eizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Jadi si Zavid itu dikejar-kejar
We brought
sama
back your saletomahs.
pihak
Drink up.
Abbey ya.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Malak, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the corsair scourge?
Yes! Eizen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eizen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eizen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eizen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Oke, jadi ini si
This one's for you.
Abbey itu akan menjebak Zavid ya rencananya. Nah, tapi kan si Eizen tadi mengikuti si Zavid itu. Nah, ditakutkan nanti ke sama teman-temannya ini kalau Eizen itu akan ikut terjebak oleh Abbey ya. Jadi kita ini akan berangkat menolong Eizen.
Now, about where Eizen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes, it's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eizen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Oke, jadi sampai sini dulu ya. Nanti ke video selanjutnya kita akan melanjutkan untuk menyelamatkan Eizen ya. Oke, terima kasih sudah menonton. Sampai jumpa.